All right, I'm Jay Stone. Welcome to another episode of my show at rockmetaltalk.com. Don't forget to check me out on GraniteCoastEntertainment.com and MaximumThreshold.net. They always got good shit going on at both of those stations and, you know, wherever else I'm at. Any other podcasting site, iTunes, YouTube, whatever. That was Systemic Scars. I have Evan and Adrienne calling, and I'm just waiting for them to Skype in. They're pretty close to me, so we're having some storms roll through the area. So I don't know them. Up there they are. Hello.
Is there like a
You there?
Hey buddy, it's Evan. Adrienne will be here in a second.
Cool. Yep, I'm already on the air, so we're broadcasting. So I just played one of the songs. What's going on, man?
Not much. Living the dream, right?
I hear you. So,
is the song playing right now or on?
No, we're on. I patched you right in.
Okay.
I was talking live, so we're
Sorry about that.
No, you're all right. That's what makes it an interesting show, is you never know what's going to happen. So. But, so yeah, welcome back to the show, Evan. I got Evan and Adrienne on from Systemic, and Evan's been on the show with his band, one of my favorite industrial bands called Machines on Blast. They got a bunch of projects, so welcome back to the show, and welcome to the show, Adrienne. So why don't you tell us about this project?
Well, it's a lot different than the stuff I'm normally writing. It's more of an electro rock thing. Still trying to find our bearings, but it's I guess you'd say a cross between like Joan Jett and Orgy, is what I like to say.
Yeah, nice. I just played one of the tracks, so it's got that, dark electronic quality to it, so I dig it. How did you guys come about to form the band? I know you're busy with a lot of, other music stuff, but how did you guys form Systemic?
Well, when I go to write, I just sit down and I write whatever comes out. And some of the songs that we have are the songs I wrote for Machines on Blast, but they just didn't fit the genre. Then she came over, we started putting some vocals to them, and we kind of melded it around that. And that's how that started. So, yeah.
So... You got an EP coming out? Are you already done recording it? Is it a full length or is it an EP?
The EP is just the 3 songs, and we're working on a full length at the moment. Hopefully, it'll be out middle of next year, maybe the beginning of next year.
Cool. Are you going to do physical copies on it, or are you going to keep it digital?
Oh yeah,
cool.
Yeah, it'll be physical copies. Of course.
Nice. So how many songs do you have? Total for this?
Well, we have the 3 that are on the EP. We have, I believe, 10 songs that are mostly done. Just waiting to get guitar tracks on them, then fine-tune them. So hopefully we'll have 12 on the actual album.
Nice. You guys already doing live shows? Or are you planning to go out and do that,
No, sir. I mean, right now it's just me and Adrienne.
You gonna get more members to do the live shows and stuff, or?
Yeah. As soon as everything gets solidified, we get all the songs together, we'll form a band. Our drummer will probably be Chris from Machines on Blast, and find a bass player, guitar player to fill it out, and see what happens.
Cool. So, is this something you guys are doing independently, or do you have someone from maybe an independent label working with you guys?
Nah, it's just me and Adrienne at the moment.
All around, just you two?
Yeah.
You guys record at a home studio, or is it something you're working on?
Nope, recording at my studio in my house.
Cool. All electronic drums and programming as far as that goes?
As of now, it's live samples of real drums.
Oh,
but
cool.
it's all programmed at the moment. It's just to find a good studio and record good drum tracks. It's expensive, so figured if I had the live drum sounds, I can just put it in there. Being that I'm a drummer myself, I can usually get a good feel for how it's supposed to be.
Are you recording the live samples?
Yeah, they're samples that I've recorded, in the past.
Oh, cool. So,
Got it.
Yes, when you guys get ready to release, I know vinyl's a big thing again. You guys planning on doing anything on vinyl?
I have not put much thought into that. We wanted to do that with the last Machines on Blast record, but it was so expensive for the setup process, and I didn't think enough would sell to make it worth it.
Yeah, I guess that's more or less the problem with, when you're doing it independently.
Yeah.
That, it's an expensive process right now because it's just becoming the normal thing to do now. But there's a lot of manufacturers opening up and stuff, so hopefully with the demand of, more people buying it, it'll drive the price back down. But the quality of the vinyl is better than what was out in the 70s and 80s. So.
Yeah, I dig it. It's just everything, the fees to set everything up was almost $1,000.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, to print the records, it was cheap, but you're dumping $1,000 in, and if you sell 2, then
right. No, and it's not bad for the actual record as compared to it's the sleeve that's going to get you, because you have the inner sleeve, and then if you want to put liner notes, and then you got to do an outer packaging, and then if you want shrink wrap, you're talking you could get up there as far as $17 an album just to print it. Then you got to charge $45 for it.
Yeah.
But, again, as it becomes the normal thing again and, more manufacturing plants open, it's going to obviously drop in price. But so what about Machines on Blast? Is that, still going? You doing live shows with that?
Yeah. No, it's still full in effect. So actually writing for that as well, so I'm a busy boy. This hasn't been any shows coming through that we were either could get on in time or that would want us on it, so it's been kind of quiet for that live-wise, but been writing.
What do you got planned as far? You got a full-length album for that you're working on, or is that, again, going to be like an EP?
No, we're going for a full-length. I got five songs written for anything new on Machines on Blast. I've been spending most of the time on the Systemic stuff, trying to get that out.
Cool.
The Systemic is less angry. It's a lot more fun to write.
Yeah, I guess, when you're breaking out of your element, from the angry kind of stuff, but it still has that darkness to it, so.
Yeah. It's a lot more, I guess, atmospheric rather than this angst. Yeah,
no, I would say that's pretty accurate about it. I definitely dig it. So you sent me 2 tracks. One of them is 6 minutes long. Do you find it, moving quick when you have a 6-minute song?
What do you mean?
Like the recording process, most songs are 3 minutes. I mean, did you find yourself get lost in a song, to make it 6 minutes?
No, just go, and when the parts need to end, they end. I try not to stick to the formula of the verse, chorus, bridge, verse, chorus. It's just whatever the song wants to go into. I just let it flow.
I hear you. So, is she with you now, or she's just listening, or she don't want to speak, or
Hey.
What's going on?
Just walked in right now. I'll let her take over for a second.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on? How are you?
I am awesome. How are you?
Good. Welcome to the show.
Hi, my name's Rowan.
So, how's it going with the band and stuff? I've been talking to him pretty much about it. So, how do you feel about the music and finally getting it out there?
I really am in love with all the songs that Evan writes and shows me. Actually, it's really hard for me to pick what song to work on every time I come in because I want to work on all of them.
Do you write most of the lyrics, or is that something that you guys collaborate on?
I write about 99% of the lyrics, and sometimes when I'm stuck, Evan will help me out. But most of it's on me. Yeah.
Do you collaborate on the music as well, or are you just letting him do that and you're coming in and doing the vocals?
Yeah, that's about 99% Evan as well. We I'll tell him some changes that I want to make sometimes, but usually it's nothing major that's going to change like the way the song sounds or anything. It'll just be like, hey, I just kind of think maybe we should do a pause here for a beat. It's never anything like huge.
I hear you. So, what other projects are you involved in?
Well, I'm in Assimilate. I think
Yep.
I've been with them for about 8 years now. So, we've been working on our third album with them, and I do the lyrics and screaming and keyboard for that, which is fun.
Yeah, no, I looked at some of the pictures and stuff. It looks like you guys have a lot of fun. But I had a question there and I just lost it. But you said you've been with them 8 years. Do you do any solo stuff, or do you just continue to write at this point with Systemic and Assimilate?
I also write lyrics for the chorus here in Cape Canaveral. So I work with actually a composer here and write lyrics as well for the singers, which really, really challenging, actually. That's pretty much the only other project that I have going on right now. He's working on a play that I'm going to be doing some vocals for. I'm not going to be singing, I mean writing.
Gotcha. Who vocally, who are some of your influences?
I